and I am coming to you on day 33. Yeah, day 33. Had to do the mental math because in January it was so easy because, right, starting the year with day 1 through 31. Now I'm into month of February, which is Black History Month, and I am still reading Proverbs, continuing to read Proverbs. And now I'm reading it in the BSB version, which stands for, let's see what BSB stands for. It stands for, now that I've lost it, I want to say, oh gosh, I had it up. What does BSB stand for? BSB. Oh, Berean Standard Bible. That's what it stands for, Berean Standard Bible. And chapter 2 of Proverbs had to do, of course, with the benefits of wisdom. There are so many benefits of wisdom. And I love how this particular Proverbs talks about honoring your parents, right? Between what your father says and your mother says, and to search for wisdom and seek for wisdom like silver and gold, right? Silver and gold. Now, today started out with communion. I start out early, 3 a.m. my time, to spend time with the Lord and really set my face for what's important, which is not necessarily what I think I should do for the day, but what He has planned for me for the day, because His plans are so much better than mine. I can plan out things and really miss the boat when I don't listen to His voice and act accordingly and to be obedient to what He's saying. So today had a lot to do with alignment, and which is the same word that was in my Clubhouse room yesterday, and it just carried through for today. Now, I did do a challenge today. One of the challenges that I did was one from Myron Golden, and one of his homework assignments was to go live every day, which I have been doing, but he redirected me on how to orient my camera. Now, I'm on my phone and I'm I'm on my phone and I'm streaming, and most every night when I do this, I have it in the vertical position, but I'm doing it in a horizontal. So it's a little different, and I wanted to see if I can even see the chat. Let's see, chat viewing options. Okay, it's giving me some options. Let's see if I can. Welcome to live chat. Okay, so I want to test this out. So I'm going to need to see some. Oh, I do see. Now I see. Oh, but it fades. It doesn't stay up for me. Okay, so there's pros and cons. I can see that I have 2 likes. I can see that, but I can't see the chat. When I have it in the vertical position, I can see the chat. I have to figure out how I can still see the chat, but it's great now. Oh, now I see. Hi, Blair Strahan. Okay, I did see that. That did pop up. So this works. So what do you think about reorienting the Zoom window? So not Zoom. I keep saying Zoom, but the camera shows like the whole room. You can see my doors open. You can see my computer, my printer over there with books and papers and stuff on it. So yeah, I kind of like it, but I need to get it to where I have it. Like, I would like to have it up like this. That would be okay. No ring lights. I'd like to have it up like that, but for right now, that's the way we have it. So today was a full day. Like I said, I did the challenge. I'm doing Myron Golden's challenge, make more offers. And he gave homework tonight, which I did do the homework. Part of the homework was to create a headline and a lead magnet. So I did both of those. And I went live inside the Facebook group and shared my takeaways and the reason why other people should join the challenge. And I ended up calling, well, one of my friends reached out to me and asked me what was up. And I told her I was doing a challenge, and she was like, oh, I want to do it too. I did it in 2023. So she attempted to get in, but he has it on a schedule. So if you are trying to get into the current challenge now, which happens to be 55, he's done the same challenge 55 times. And so when she went to sign up, she got 56. So rinse and repeat. He's been doing this for a while, which is why he's such a good instructor on running challenges and making offers, right? Not just running challenges, but having events, really doing whatever is in your skill set or your wellhouse. But man, it was one thing that stuck with me that he taught today, which has to do with what people need to hear and what they want in terms of an offer. He told a story and he said people are more interested in pain avoidance than pleasure, than receiving pleasure. So he gave a story about, very similar to the Good Samaritan, but he said a man was waving a $20 bill saying, who wants a $20 bill? And he was like, nope, I'm not going for that. And so he walked past the man and tripped and fell. And the man who was waving the 20 said, hey, you all right? He was like, no. He said, well, do you want me to call 911? He said, I think he said, yeah. He said, well, let me see your phone. So he took his phone. He said, it's a lock. Can you unlock it? Can you give me the passcode? So he gave him the passcode, and this stranger unlocked his phone. And he went on to call, and he went on to do some other things. And the point of the story was, at one point, you're not able or you're not willing to receive pleasure, right? The $20. But on the other hand, to avoid the pain, falling, you're willing to give up your phone, your passcode, access. Sigh, I'm kind of sad. Clyde, Jeff, I hope you're not sad about the story that I just told. It was just a story. It was not an actual, it was, what do you call those? A simile, a parable, if you will. It was an example of life, how we will often seek pain avoidance than we will pleasure or something that is beneficial to us. So that was really the whole premise behind the story. But I'm just really trying to figure out where to look at on the camera. It's just really different because now I have that little green dot right there, and before it was right there. So yeah, it's just a little different. Got to fix my eyes, and then I need to lift the camera up. So this is my practice for my future live streaming. I just need to get, I have a ring light up there, but my ring light, the little clamp broke off of it. So that's why I'm hanging down here with my head down. So, which isn't good for my neck, but it's all good. So glad to be here tonight. Let's see, what else can I share with you? Took a lockbox off of a house that closed. And today here in Washington, we had some rain, which doesn't sound unfamiliar for those of you who know about the Great Northwest. It does rain considerably most times, not all the time. But today we just had 60-degree weather. We went from having cold and it was ice to 60-degree weather and then back to 40. So it's really fluctuating. I'm grateful that we're not in frigid weather. I'm grateful we have a home. It's warm. We have heat, because there are people that don't have that. So I'm grateful. And that's about all I wanted to share for tonight. I'm just excited about this new, and I just can't see. I guess when you, let's see if it'll show me, just won't keep the chat up. All I can see is the one where Clyde says he's sad. So I'm sorry to hear that, Clyde. Sorry to hear that you're sad. So I wish I could say something to make you laugh. Like laughter's good medicine, right? So I watch comedy at night. Sometimes I'll watch some clips and just get some good belly laughs in for the day, because babies, they laugh all the time. You know, babies that are happy, that is, babies that are happy, they laugh all the time. And I think we lose that as we age. So laughter is good medicine. So find something of humor, you know, maybe on your phone. Find something funny and get some laughs in. I think there's a clean comedy on one of those channels. I like Michael Jr. He's got a lot of good comedy about life and about relationships. So I don't know what you're sad about, but yeah, maybe look up Michael Jr. That would be my recommendation. So I'm going to say thank you for listening. Thank you for the likes. Thank you for subscribing. And thank you for sharing. Peace and blessings. And now I got to see where to turn it off at. All right. Good night.